What if I told you the world's first financial bubble wasn't about gold, real estate, or tech stocks? It was about flowers. Yes, flowers. In the 1600s, a single tulip bulb sold for the price of a mansion, and ordinary people risked everything to buy a plant they might never even see bloom. Welcome to Tulip Mania, the bizarre, unbelievable, yet completely true financial craze that shook the Dutch Golden Age. Stick around till the end, because this story has everything: irrational hype, overnight millionaires, panic, fear, and collapse, and lessons that still apply to crypto, NFTs, stock markets, and every bubble today. Let's jump into the madness. Our story begins in the early 1600s. The Netherlands was booming. Trade, science, art. This was the Dutch Golden Age. People were becoming richer, cities were growing, and society was full of optimism. And right in the middle of all this arrives a mysterious visitor from the Ottoman Empire. Not a merchant, not a soldier, a flower, a tulip. Exotic, rare, and unlike anything Europeans had ever seen. They weren't just flowers, they were a status symbol. Owning tulips meant I'm rich, I'm cultured, I'm elite. And that's when things started getting interesting. Soon, tulips became the must-have luxury item. But some tulips were even rarer, especially the ones infected with a virus called the mosaic virus, which created stunning flame-like patterns on the petals. People went crazy for these broken tulips. And when demand meets scarcity, you know what happens. Prices shot up. How high? Let's put this into perspective. A single rare tulip bulb could sell for the price of a fully furnished house, a year's salary for a skilled craftsman, or, in today's money, tens of thousands of dollars. People began trading bulbs like stocks. There were no apps, no exchanges, just taverns full of buyers and sellers shouting deals over mugs of beer. The Dutch had basically created one of the world's first futures markets, where bulbs were bought even before they bloomed. Everyone believed prices would keep rising, and that's the most dangerous belief in finance. By late 1636, Tulip Mania hit its peak. Teachers, farmers, sailors, and even servants joined the craze. People sold land, borrowed money, and risked their life savings on bulbs they had never even touched. Imagine a world where your neighbor becomes rich overnight, your barber talks about tulip prices, and everyone around you says, "Bro, this is the future. Get in now." Sounds familiar? Crypto boom? .com bubble? Real estate bubble? History doesn't repeat, but it rhymes. And then it happened. One winter day at a routine tulip auction, a buyer refused to pay the agreed price, not because he was broke, but because he simply didn't want to. That tiny act, just one person saying, "Nah," sent shockwaves across the market. If one person refused, others might too. Suddenly, buyers disappeared. People rushed to sell their tulips, but there were no takers. Prices fell, then crashed, then collapsed. And within weeks, bulbs that were once worth a fortune were now worth almost nothing. The bubble had burst. Many people lost everything. Trading houses shut down. Loans were unpaid. Society was shaken. But here's the twist. Tulip Mania didn't destroy the Dutch economy. It didn't cause a national collapse. It did, however, leave a lasting scar of shame and became a powerful reminder that humans, even in the 1600s, aren't always rational with money. Greed, hype, FOMO, speculation, they existed long before Bitcoin or GameStop. So what do we learn from Tulip Mania? Lesson 1. When everyone is making money except you, that's the best time to think twice. Lesson 2. If price is rising only because people believe it will keep rising, that's speculation, not value. Lesson 3. Every bubble feels safe until it isn't. And Lesson 4. Whether it's tulips, real estate, dot-com stocks, or meme coins, humans keep making the same mistakes. Tulip Mania teaches us that financial bubbles can rise fast and collapse even faster. But if you think this was wild, wait until you see what happened during the Great Depression. Banks failing, markets crashing, and millions losing everything in the matter of days. My last video breaks it all down with the same cinematic storytelling you just watched. Tap the video on your screen and dive into the most devastating economic crisis the world has ever witnessed.